If I asked you why you don't have self-discipline, you'd probably say something like, "Well, I'm lazy," or "I lack motivation. I just need to be motivated." But see, the reality is that's not true. See, discipline isn't something that a person has or even is born with. It's something that you build. Discipline is something that's built over time. And so today in this video, I'm going to show you the exact 5 steps that I took in my life to build unbreakable self-discipline. And if you actually apply them, they will change your life. See, I have done essentially all the things that I put on all of my to-do lists, from building my business to writing books, to learning instruments, to achieving, different achievements in the military, all because of something called self-discipline. And so it's not complex, but it needs to be followed. You need to build it. So with that being said, before we get into the first of these items, I'd like you to subscribe to this channel. If you haven't already, check it out. It's one free thing that you can do. One thing I can guarantee you is every single time you watch a video, there's going to be value there. That much is true. And if you haven't already, check out the description of this video if you want to be able to get more personal with me. If you want to be able to jump into our academy where we coach men. All right. We help them build discipline physically, spiritually, mentally, turn them into men who are beasts, turn them into men who are better fathers and husbands. So check that out. Okay. The first way that you are going to build unbreakable discipline is you have to stop trusting your feelings. See, a lot of men, they think about their feelings. They think about how they feel about certain things. They work out when they feel like it. They go to the gym when they feel like it. They're a good husband when they feel like it. They start working on their business when they feel like it. The thing you have to understand is you'll never become fit. You'll never build your business. You'll never do any of the things that you need to do if you're waiting to feel motivated. The reality is, motivation is not real. And so it's not about how you feel. The difference between a successful man and an unsuccessful man is a successful man does not ask himself, "What do I feel like doing?" They just ask himself, "What needs to be done?" And that's what you need to do. See, the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 9 says, "Whoever is slack in his work is brother to him who destroys." Right? So like you might as well just destroy everything you're working on. You might as well destroy your life. You might as well destroy your business. You might as well just throw it down the drain. Because by being slack in your work, by being somebody who is lukewarm in everything that you do, well, there's no point in doing it at all. The second way that you're going to build unbreakable discipline is to make smaller goals, right? Like make smaller promises to yourself, break things down. Most men, they try to become Superman overnight, right? Like they'll say things like, "Man, I'm going to get my life together tomorrow. I'm waking up 5 a.m. I'm going to do two a days, right? I'm cutting out sugar, perfect diet." All these promises they make to themselves, and they're going too big. It's too much at once. And the reality is, you end up breaking. What do you end up doing? You end up back on the couch. You have one strong, tough, hard day, and then that's it, right? One chapter of the book down, and then that's it. One healthy meal, and then that's it. Smaller things, right? Smaller things like, "Hey, look, today I'm just going to do a walk. I'm going to do a walk every single day. I'm not worried about the sugar right now. I'm not worried about that." Or, "Hey, today's just no sugar. I'm not doing any sugar. I'll work out. I'll figure out the workout thing, but I'm going to start small. No sugar." Or, "Hey, I'm just going to I'm going to create the outline for this book, and then I'm going to write 1 page a day. 1 page a day. Small goals." Okay. Number three, to build unbreakable discipline. See what you're learning here, right? A lot of times it's not always about doing more. Sometimes it's about doing less, doing different things, right? Number three is about removing temptation. Remove temptation. So, for example, if you have things that are keeping you from reaching goals, like let's say video games is a vice that you have, I don't think there's anything wrong with a man who plays the game every once in a while. If that's something you're into, right? Everyone should have a hobby. Maybe your thing is music. Me, I love music, right? I love playing the piano, right? Who doesn't love a good racing game from time to time? But here's the point. If you are one of those guys who gets absolutely sucked into something and it's holding you back from achieving a bigger goal, then you have to get rid of it. So, for example, if your phone is that vice and you're always doom scrolling, well, you need to find a different phone, right? If the video game is your vice, well, then you need to put the game system away. You got to unpack that thing, right? A lot of times our discipline is built through removing things in our lives. And if we can remove the right things, we'll find ourselves with a lot more space and a lot more clarity in our life, right? Number four, focus on becoming the man that keeps his word. See, That's really what discipline is and its foundation. It's just keeping your word. Like when you say you're going to do something, then do it. It's as simple as that. And sometimes we are pretty good about doing the things we say we're going to do with our wives. We're pretty good about it with our kids, right? We might drop the ball from time to time, but a lot of times we're not really good with ourselves. See, we let ourselves down more than we let down anybody else. Think about that for a second. The goals that you have, the life that the God that we love gave us, this one opportunity at this existence, we keep telling ourselves we're going to do something with it, but we don't. Why? Well, it's because we fail ourselves, right? See, this understanding is actually what changed my life, right? Like every single promise that we break to ourselves, we're teaching our brain that we cannot trust ourselves, that we can't trust me, that we don't respect me, right? I don't respect me. That's what we're teaching our brain, that it's okay, that there's no ramifications for not doing the thing that you told yourself you were going to do, right? So every single time you make a promise to yourself, you have to have somewhat of a mantra. Things like, I'm a man of my word. I will achieve this thing. This is what I do. See, you got to start ridiculously small. For example, if you say you're going to do 10 push-ups every single day, then do 10 push-ups every day. If you've never done a push-up, that's a good place to start. If you say that you're going to read one page or one chapter, well, then read one page. Read one chapter. Do what you say you're going to do. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. Okay? And number 5, it all comes down to understanding why it matters in the first place. See, if you know your why, you can overcome anyhow. But the problem is a lot of men either don't know their why, or they get the wrong why, or they forget their why, right? The man who has no why is not going to achieve anything because he doesn't know why he's doing it. There's no point. A man who doesn't know his why, a man who has no why, why would he do anything? Why would he follow God? Why? Why? I mean, I have no purpose to follow God. I don't even know if he's real. Like, why would I do it? It's not going to hurt me if I do, not going to hurt me if I don't. Why? A man without a why doesn't have a drive. He doesn't have a direction. And a lot of guys, unfortunately, are in that position, right? Maybe you're a guy who's chosen the wrong why. Okay? You're choosing the why for the wrong reasons. The wrong reasons. Your why is for vanity. Your why is for, to show off to your girl, make your dad proud. Those things are not going to be driving functions. Or maybe you're the guy who forgot his why. The guy that started with a reason to do something. But somewhere along the lines, it no longer was important to you. See, that's a telltale sign that you need to move in a different direction, right? So understand that understanding your why puts you in a position where you're able to build the discipline required. Discipline is a hard thing because it requires fuel that will push you through the lack of motivation, push you through the hard times, push you through the discomfort, push you through the sore back, the sore knees, right? Discipline gives you freedom in your life. When you're disciplined, you become free. You're free physically. You have better health. You're free financially. You make money. You can do things with that money. You're free emotionally. You're free from lust, free from anger, free from regret, free from failing at life and these things that most men struggle with. Building discipline is a challenging thing, and it's supposed to be. But I want you to know that as challenging and as hard as it actually is, the alternative is much more challenging. The alternative is way worse. So today, I want you to keep one promise to yourself. Today, I want you to build from that promise, whatever it may be. And if you're a man who just needs accountability, that's why we have Genesis 90. That's why we have Before the Apple. In the description of this video, you're going to find a link directly to our academy. We have special guests. I coach 4 times a month there, live training to master your flesh, master your anger, master your skills in life, master your communication. Brotherhood, teamwork, camaraderie. Join us. Check it out. Be a part of the crew. You're going to love it. Okay? And it's only $27 a month. Less than $1 a day. See, that's literally lunch. Any man who wants personal development, that's where you're going to find it. So if you haven't already, check that out. Subscribe to this channel. And at the end of the day, remember, when push comes to shove, It is on you to build the life that you want for yourself. God's giving you the skill, He's giving you the talent, you've prayed for it, the opportunity's there. Now it's time to act.